Hi, Sorry, having a bit. Hi everyone, my name is Brian. This is Class A Plus English. It is the 10th of August. Okay, great. We're going to play some more chess today. This is going to be my second stream playing chess. I did the first stream, I think, on Wednesday. 4-0. I won 4 games. It was against Pokimane, MrBeast, XQC, and a guy called Mark Robber, maybe. Okay, great. We're going to jump into it today. We're going to play some more of the bots on chess.com, and hopefully I can keep my winning streak going. A winning streak is when you're winning and winning and winning. You're not losing. So I'm on a 4-0 winning streak at the moment. Let's jump into it. The first game today, I'm playing black against... Who am I playing against? Yeah, here we go. Hope the sound is okay. Well, let's get back into it really quickly. On the previous stream, I was explaining the chessboard. Yep, the chessboard is 8 squares by 8 squares. Yeah, we have the ranks. These are the ranks, and then we have files. Vertical, horizontal, yeah? And as you can see here, it starts with A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So this is A1, D1, H1, A8, D8, H8. And like I was saying, for players like us, that means players that aren't very good, the most important part of chess is the center, these 4 squares here. And it's all about trying to control the center. So what do we do in chess? We get our pieces out, we get our knights out, we get our bishops out, we move our pawns, and we try to control the center, you know? I'm not a grandmaster, you know? I play very elementary chess like this. Yeah, so this is the main idea. We're going to jump into it again. You can go back and watch the previous stream. I kind of, well, I'll do it quickly. Yeah, the names of the pieces. So these are all pieces, black and white. Like I said, how do you know which way the chessboard is correct? The white square is always in the bottom right hand. It always has to be the white square, okay? We have the pawns, yeah, these are the pawns, and basically a pawn is worth 1 point, if you think it like that. They can move 2 moves at the beginning, and then after that, 1. They can only go forwards, they can't retreat, they can't go backwards, and if I'm lucky enough to get my pawn to the 8th rank, I can change it. It can be a knight with a K, a bishop, this is a castle, but we call it a rook. And also the most powerful piece is the queen. So if we look here, this is a rook. We have 2 of each. A knight. So a rook is worth about 5 points, more or less. I mean, it depends on the position of the game. A knight is worth 3 points. A bishop is worth 3 points. A queen is worth about 9 points. And a king is priceless, yeah, because if we lose the king, we lose the game. Today we're going to play the last day. We played XQC, I won. We played Mark Robber, I won. We played MrBeast, who is trying to sell us merchandise on his shopping channel. We played Pokimane, and I won. So today we are playing Ludwig. Ludwig, I'm not sure. Let's have a look. I don't know who this person is, to be honest, so I had to go and look. I've got his name up here. There's a chat. I can't open the chat. Where is the chat going? Anyway, all right. He's an American live streamer, YouTuber, podcaster, comedian, esports commentator. He gained initial popularity streaming on Twitch from 2018 until late 2021, where he broadcasted a variety of content, including video games, game shows, contests, and gambling. Oh dear. He's especially known for his record-breaking Twitch subathon event in 2021, during which he became the most subscribed streamer on Twitch with over 280,000 subscribers. So a little bit bigger than my little English ESL Channel, yeah. The point of this channel is generally I play video games. So far this is it. Playing chess has been a new thing. Like I said, it's the second stream. Generally speaking, I play video games and talk about the vocabulary, talk about the idiomatic expressions and stuff like that. Yeah, but you know, I like chess and I really enjoyed the previous stream, so I thought today on a Sunday morning we can all relax, take it easy, and watch me try to win some more games to continue my winning streak. I don't see a chat going, so we're going to jump into it, okay? So I can't see any questions or anything. I don't know what's going on. Maybe if I go, hang on, where can I go? No, I honestly don't know what's going on, so I can't read any chat. Let's jump into it. Alright, is it working okay? Sorry, this is quite a new channel, so I make mistakes sometimes, alright? Okay, boys, today we're getting a quick game in. I need to practice for the next PogChamps tournament. Okay, we're going to play. I was white against Pokimane. I'm playing black, white, black, white. Let's fire away. Okay, so he's gone pawn to king 4, e2 to e4. Good move, moves into the center, attacking this square. A4 is the only good move, right? He says. I'm going to play something what's called the Scandinavian. I'm going to go d4. He captures my pawn. Now the Scandinavian is not really it's not a kind of a mainstream opening in chess, but I've been playing it lately and I kind of like it. So because it's kind of bad, I don't really want to move my queen. I shouldn't be moving my queen into the center this early, because now he can attack me. You see, he's moved his knight out and he's attacking my queen, so I have to go over here, over to the right, over to the A file to get out of the way. He's moved his pawn. Again, he's occupying a square and he's attacking another square. Now I'm going to move here, which again, the reason I'm doing is that it gives my queen an escape route. This diagonal here. Okay, he's moved his knight out. I'm going to move my bishop up here to g4, and this is what we call a pin. I'm pinning his knight because now he can't move his knight, because if he does, I will capture his queen, which is way stronger than the bishop. He's moved his pawn to kick my bishop, to move my bishop. And what I'm going to do... today we're going to look at the first conditional. If it's sunny, I will go to the beach. I always teach the first conditional as the future conditional, okay? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to move my bishop back. I'm going to retreat my bishop to h5. And then if I move here, I think he will move his pawn 2 squares to attack my bishop again. This is what I'm predicting, okay? This is my opinion. So let's go back, see what he does. And he didn't do what I thought he would. Okay, that's not bad. That's not a very good move, to be honest with you. If my knight was here, it would be a better move. My queen is over here. Yeah, look. Look. So if I go bishop, x, knight, attacking his queen, he's moved his queen here to defend the bishop, because you see, if he took the bishop, I could take his bishop over here, and that's 2 for 1. You can see here, down here, I'm 3 points up now. He's attacking me, but I have to, but he's defending his bishop, so I'm going to move. I'm going to go, what's he up to? I could move back, he'll push his pawn, I'll go here, and I'm attacking this pawn on the diagonal, which is pretty good. I can move my bishop here. There's no point moving here, his knight will take me. There's no point going there. I can go here, or I can go here. Here or here. These are the two squares I can go to. If I go here, knight takes queen. So that's not good. Or he could go here, knight takes queen x. Pawn up, and I need to move my queen back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my bishop back this way, okay? And there, as I predicted, he has moved his pawn to 2 squares, the opening move, and so I don't really have any choice. I can take it, I can capture the pawn, but it's not very good. So I'm going to move my bishop back here. So you can see now he made a mistake, and I have 3 kind of points up. I have a knight, a bishop, a knight, and a bishop. I have all my pieces. He has 2 bishops, a knight. He lost the knight. Now he's moved his bishop over here, which is going diagonally right across, but you see this pawn? That stops the attack. So that's okay. I think I'm going to try and kick his bishop. I'm going to make him move his bishop away. He's moved it back. What can I do? I can move my pawn here. I can move my knight here. I can move this here. So I've got 3 choices to do. If I go here, he's going to take me. I'm going to take him. He's going to do something like check or something. Nah, it's okay. Yeah, I'm going to move my knight down. As I predicted, what should I do? Should I go here? No, I'm going to go here, because this lets my bishop go out. He's going to go check or something. He's aiming here or something. No. Oh, wow, look, what's he done? This is crazy. Ah, queen. Queen x queen. I can't take the knight, because I can't take this knight with my queen, because his bishop will take the knight. So that's no good. If I go pawn x knight, good. But he goes queen x queen. So I need to go check. Now, really, the problem with chess is like that. If you take the queens off the board, it's kind of difficult to checkmate. Are you still throwing for? Are you just throwing for? It's cool. I'm just throwing for. What's he talking about? We're not throwing anything for content. We're here to win, everybody. To throw the game. No, we're going to win. Right, so he's checking me now. Yeah, the rook is attacking my king, so I have to move my king, or I can move my bishop here to protect it. If I move my king, I cannot castle. To castle is when you move into the corner. Your rook comes over here and your king goes over here. It's a very good move for defending your king, because your king is the most important piece on the board. If you lose your king, well, you lose the game. So I'm going to move my bishop here. He doesn't have a black bishop. He can't attack it or anything. He's moving his pawn. Okay. He can't check me or anything. I've got this game, everyone. Now he's threatening to move his pawn here, okay? So that's going to block my bishop in. So although I'm winning by a bishop, or I'm winning by a bishop and a knight now, okay, I'm killing this game. He is, this piece won't be any good, because if he moves his pawn here, I can't do anything. I can't move here. All I can do is here. Think of the bishop as a long-range missile, yeah? The knight is more like, I don't know, I heard this described once, kind of more, the knight is better in a closed position because it can jump over pieces, it can move around very intricately, but a bishop needs space. It's a long-range missile, basically. You know what I mean? It's attacking this pawn. Now, if he moves it here, he's going to close me down. So what I'm going to do is to counter that, I'm going to move my pawn here. This is undefended. Okay, but I can deal with that. Now he's attacking this, so I need to go here to block. And now, you see, the problem is, yeah, if I castle, if I move my king, my rook will be here. My knight is defending the bishop from the rook. But what he will do is he will take this knight. Then I have to take, and then his rook comes down and takes my bishop. So that's not very good. What did he do? He went c3. I'm going to take this pawn. I'm going to... I need to go here again. I need to get rid of these pawns because I want my bishop functioning. Okay, there we go. Now, this is a problem here. I can't castle. Alright, doesn't look like we're going to castle, everybody. Okay, I'm breaking every rule I say in the game. Okay, and that's a really, really bad move by Ludwig. Okay, no problem. He's gone check. I'm going to move out of check. Now, I have a bishop and 2 rooks, 2 castles. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pawns. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see here I'm basically 7 points up. Now he has this file, which is very strong for a rook. So what I need to do is I need to contest it, you know, so that he's not controlling it. So now, oh no, he's moved. I am controlling it. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to move my rook here, protected by the bishop. And then I'm going to, what we say, double my rooks. I'm going to double up. Now, this is really, really strong. What can I do? Ooh, there's loads. Look, my bishop. If my rook isn't here, my bishop would be attacking the king. We call this a discovered check. If I go here, he can only go there. Alright, so I can win. Look. Check. It's a discovered check. He has to move his king. He cannot take the rook. And I can just take the rook. And you can see the game is over, basically. Check. King X. I'm going to go here. You see, he can't go this way. He has to go that way, yeah? Controlling these 2 squares. I'm going to kill these pawns to get them out of the way, and then we will checkmate him. And I'm going to move here, and then we can get a quick checkmate. I'm going to check, protecting my rook. Ooh, okay. Okay, I'll just go over here. I should have just taken it, to be honest. Check. Check. No, he can't go this way. He has to go back, and I'm going to force a checkmate. Check. Again, he has to go backwards. I'm going to move way out of his reach. Checkmate is coming, everybody. 42 moves. Ludwig. See you later, mate. Oh, wow. It says I made 1 mistake and 2 blunders. Oh, my God. What did I do wrong? Clearly, I need more coaching from my WGM QT Cinderella. WGM, what does that stand for? I have no idea. So QT Cinderella is cutie, right? As in cute. I have a cat. Oh, she's so cute. Maybe, I guess. All right, so that's a checkmate, yeah? Okay, good. We're 1-0 up. 5-0 up, I could say. Well, no, I'm not too sure about these blunders, but anyway, let's find out. So next game, I'm white. Who's next? QT Cinderella. I don't think you're ready to face a WGM. Women's Grandmaster, that's what that means. She's not a woman's Grandmaster. What was Ludwig? He was 1200. So I'm marked as 1200 here as well. These are unrated games, so I'm much stronger than QT, so this shouldn't be a problem. Alright, let's play the game. Okay, what am I going to do? I'm going to go for a king pawn opening. I'm going to go e2 to e4, yeah? That's a great move, she says. And, oh my god, king's pawn, Duras Gambit. I don't think I've ever seen this opening in my life, everyone. This is a very strange move. Alright, I don't really know what to do. This is not good, because look, I can go... This is opening up this check. I need to get a bishop facing down. I'm going to push the pawn. I don't trust taking that pawn. I don't know what... I've never seen... Oh, God, she's not very good, yeah? All right, let's control the center. Let's do what I said at the beginning. I pushed the d-pawn into there, so you can see I'm controlling two squares, and she's just pushing pawns. She's moving pawns, which isn't very good. Let's just take it with the bishop. Let's capture the pawn. Why must the pieces kill each other like this? You'll often see, sometimes I use the word kill in chess, definitely in the last stream. It's just what, when I was playing chess when I was younger, I used to kill the pawn, but really take the pawn, you capture the pawn. Okay, she's moved her knight out here to the side. Again, not a very good move. Okay, so I'm going to push the bishop pawn, controlling the center, and then we're going to develop our pieces. And we are going to get ready. I could have taken it, I just don't know what's going on. I'm going to move my knight out. My bishop is defending. I'm going to go... Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll just go up here, check. Right. Now, let's do something else. Let's do... Oh, Jesus. I'm going to take the pawn. Because she can't take the bishop now, because this is a pin on the knight. Yeah, if the knight takes bishop, the queen will take the king, and that's game over. So we cannot do that. So I'm going to get my bishop out. Move my bishop here. Okay, the smart move there would have been to take the pawn. So I better do that. Okay, I need to be kind of... QT is playing so badly, I need to be a bit aware, you know, that I don't make a blunder or something, give away a queen. So I'm going to try and get rid of this bishop. I'll move my knight up here. Queen X pawn, Jesus. Queen out. Don't like my queen here. Defend my knight. Okay, we need to get my king out of here. I can move the bishop back. Okay, that's defending the pawn. He can't check. He should have checked. She should have checked me, really. Right, so rule 16. So I'm breaking my rules again. You should really try to castle within 10 moves, okay? I need to get my king into safety in the corner. Let's do something else. Let's go attack the queen. I'm going to move my knight back to attack the queen, so to kick the queen. And now I am going to push the pawn. What can we do? Let's get rid of this knight. No. Okay, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, yeah, I'm going to move my knight here. I'm trying to lay a trap on this pawn. Good. Now, if I go here, hopefully she's going to go knight x pawn. No. Okay. If she'd gone knight x pawn, I would have said bishop takes pawn, queen takes bishop, so she wins a pawn. But then I would have slid my rook over, and then I would have pinned the queen to the king, and I would have won the queen for the rook. Alright, what are we going to do next? What can we do here to finish this game off? We can go... Let's just move my rooks into the center. If you don't know what to do, push for the center. push this pawn further up. See where he brings his knight. Okay, what's she doing? Not very good. I'm going to take that. I've got a checkmate coming, everybody, I think. Check. Oh, for fuck's sake. Excuse my language. Check. I just lost my queen to a really bad player. Okay, now I've got problems. Move my rook. See, I knew this was going to happen. The chess, she's so bad. Okay, I can go there. Check. She's so bad. I get like I get overconfident, you know. All right, what are we going to do here? We need to get a checkmate. Check. She's 2 points up. I move my other rook here to control these. Oh, okay. That was different. So now I'm 2 points. This game is completely insane. Okay, all right. I don't really know what's happening. Check. I'm going to move my pawn there. God. Get that on. All right. Sometimes like this, you need to get the pawns on like white squares as a black bishop. So I need to work out how to do this. All right, I can take the pawn and attack the bishop, but I need to be careful. So I'm going to go check, and then I can go. Oh right, I need to go here now. Look, I'm pinning the rook. She made a mistake. So again, I can take there. And that's, you know, sorry, QT Cinderella, but you're so bad, yeah? So, although she won the queen, I'm going to win the game. Woof, I'm sweating, everybody, from that. Although I am living in Alicante in Spain, and it's incredibly hot. So there's the pawn, gets to the 8th rank, and it has become a queen. So pretty much that's game over, yeah? I'm just going to kill this pawn, and then we're going to get checkmate. So, let's move the queen down here to restrict the movement. Now, we'll move here. So now the king can only go. What I need to do is go here. The king can't do anything, and there's checkmate again for the second game. Well, that was a close one. Oh my God, QT Cinderella, 2 blunders, everybody. QT gave me the closest run. That is 6-0. 6-0, my friends. I'm killing it. So I was white. We're going to go black for the next one. Box. Box 1400. So Box is going to be better. Let's find out who Box is. I have to say I've never heard of Box. Who is Box? Who is Box? This is Perplexity, the AI. It's quite good. Box is a popular streamer and content creator known primarily for playing games like League of Legends. He's part of the streaming community, often connected with other well-known streamers such as Ludwig. Box has appeared in events hosted by Ludwig, including a chess boxing event. Ooh, chess boxing. Indicated they've collaborated with the streaming and gaming scene. How many subscribers do they have? How many subscribers does Box have? 1,400? That's not very many, is it? How did they get over 2 million followers on Twitch? I don't understand. On 1 second, 200, is that... subscribers and viewers, 2 million followers. Yeah, okay. All right, which gives me a good opportunity to say, if you are enjoying this, this is a really, really, really tiny channel, yeah? And, you know, what I do is I play games. I try to explain things in English. I'm an English teacher living in Spain, so it really helps if you can like and subscribe, okay? Let's continue with the game. Who's next? Oh, yeah, Box. Okay, I'm black. Box is 1400, so a bit better than the previous players. Okay, let's go. You can see here, these are the ones. Harry Mack is next, the rapper. Satna, I don't know. Virtual. I Am Christini. Nico, American. Down here, you got some really crazy ones. You got Sonic. I don't know who Julian's song is. 2,400 is really high. Ray Enigma is like really, really difficult. If I can last 20 moves against Ray Enigma, I would be really happy. Okay, he's gone King 4, so I'm going to go again for the Scandinavian. I'm going to push for D4. Okay, Pawn X Pawn, which is the typical move. Queen X Pawn. Knight out. This is the book moves, yeah? And I'm moving my queen over to the side as we did before. D4, and again I go C3, which gives my queen an escape route, or route, as the Americans would say. All right, let's go for bishop out to pin the knight. Pawn back, same as the last time. Bishop back, pawn is going to come. Now, if he does this, I will move my bishop back. So I'm moving my bishop back, and again, it's got this long, strong diagonal. Now, he has moved his bishop here to block, to break the pin on the knight. So really, what he can do is move his knight, say, for example, here, or there. So, you know, but the problem is, the bishop is attacking my queen, so I need to move my queen. So it can be quite dangerous. So I need to move my queen. I'm going to move my queen back here. He cannot attack me because the pawn will kill him. And I'm going to go pawn. Yeah, you see I'm an old chess player. I use the old notation. I'm going to go d6. Pawn to king 3. Alright, he's moved his pawn. I'm going to move my bishop. No, I shouldn't have done that. That's a really dumb move. Why is that a really bad move? Because now I can't move my knight out. Well, I should have moved it there. Okay, he's moved his thing up. I'm going to... There's a kind of a rule in chess. If the opponent moves a piece really further up. I was saying this in the last stream. If you think about it, it's 8 by 8 squares. If you think these 1, 2, 3, 4, this is my half of the board. That is my opponent's half. So you can see he has come into my half. He's threatening my bishop, which is alright, but I don't want him sitting there because it can be quite dangerous. So I'm going to move my knight here, which is attacking his knight. Okay. I don't really want him to take my bishop because my bishop is quite strong. So I'm going to go knight takes knight. Pawn takes knight. I can go bishop takes pawn, winning a pawn. Bishop up here, attacking my thing, and then I'm going to move my bishop back here, defended by the pawn, and I've won a pawn. The problem now for me is this knight. I need to get this guy out. Dunk, 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 dunk. This is very strong. Let's contest the file. Alright. I'm going to move my bishop here, which pins the knight again. Queen X rook. Cut the file. Now, he's moved his knight here. What can I do? I need to move this. I need to get this knight out. It's doing nothing, and this is doing nothing. You need to get your pieces as active as possible, as quickly as possible. I'm going to move my knight. I don't think he can do anything. He can go here, check. But then I can go there. Okay, so that's all right. He might go here. If he goes here, I will kill him. First conditional. If he moves here, I will take the knight with my bishop. His pawn is defended. I will move my knight here, attacking the bishop. He's attacking my pawn. What can I do? Should I kill the bishop? Okay, I'm going to kill the bishop. You see, this game is quite open, and the bishops are stronger than the knight. So if I have the opportunity in this kind of position, the bishop is a little bit stronger than the knight. All right, give me a second. Okay. So, what's next? Queen X, knight. I think it's time to get my king into safety. Move 22. There I am. Oh, you have to castle before move 10, and I haven't done that yet myself. So sometimes rules are there to be broken. Now, what can I do here? I can. So remember, we look for checks. We look for. Can I take anything? No. Well, I can take the pawn, but that's not good. Can I make a check? No. Can I have a threat? Yes, I can. I can definitely threaten this pawn here. And now he's moved over there. I don't understand that move, to be honest with you. But I'm going to take that pawn. I'm going to risk it for a biscuit. He's moved over to attack my queen. I can go there, I can go there, that's not good, I can go here, what should I do? I'm going to go here. Why? Because again, this is a threat on the pawn. Now I need to move my rook very quickly over here. This is getting very, very close to my, to the 8th rank. Now I can move. What can I do? Can I get a check in anywhere? No, I think I'm alright for the moment. I'm going to push this pawn just to attack the bishop. Okay. I can go here, check. What I'm going to do next? Alright. No, I'm not going to do it next. Yeah, I'm going to take it. Alright. Now, I'm going to move my king over here, and I'm going to attack this pawn. So I've got two pieces attacking. We can swap off the... Okay, no problem. Take the bishop. King x bishop. Rook captures pawn. Okay. I was hoping he would take it because I'm 3 pawns up, so I would win quite easily. Now, I can choose to take this pawn, but this is what we have. When there's 2 pawns on the same file, we call this a double pawn. It's not really the best, but it is what we call a passed pawn. So if I go like here or here, my pawn has passed the other pawn, you know what I mean? So it has a clear route to the end. I guess I should... what should I do? I'm going to go here. So I got the passed pawn. That's not a problem. I can move my pawn here to protect it. Okay, he takes. I can move my pawn there, so this passed pawn is protected now. And now really I can start the hunt to kill his pawn. So I'm going to move my rook up here. I'm going to kill this. Now I have another passed pawn, and I have another one here. So really, I'm in quite a good position at the moment, everyone. I'm going to move my pawn here. I'm going to try and stretch him. Okay, check. Go up here. I'm going to kill everything. No survivors. Nobody's getting out alive, everybody. All right, here we go. I've moved the king here. He's going to check me now, probably. I'm going to take the pawn here. All right, and I'm going to move my pawn here because look, it's guarding all these squares. This king can't do anything, no problem. Move my king up, and I'm going to push these pawns really, really fast now. Doesn't matter. Pushing the pawns up side by side so they're kind of protecting each other. I'm moving this pawn. He's going to move his king here. No, he's not. He should have moved his king there. And you can see I'm pushing the pawns. I'm steamrolling. Okay, he's gone there. I can go here. Check. Now I can go there. I'm nearly at the 8th where I can convert my pawn. Now I've pushed him so he can't defend it. All right. Can go there. He can't check me again. I'm going to go here, and it's a queen. Now, this should not be good, says Box. No, not good at all, Box. You have problems. Okay, so that was a really bad move, but anyway, he didn't want it to be another queen. So there we go. I just thought there was a stalemate there. Let's get this organized. So check. Let's get him into the corner. Check. Check. Pushing him into the corner. I have to be careful here. Now, if I move here, if I move my rook here, he cannot move his king. Look, and this is what we call stalemate. So I have to be very careful. So I'm going to move my queen here, give him some space, but restricting him to the back rank. Now I move my rook over here. Stalemate is very typical for players when they're learning. You might be winning a game, and you know your opponent only has a king or something. So and you're trying to get checkmate, but then they don't have any moves, and it becomes stalemate. It's very frustrating because you're winning the game, you're just about to get checkmate, and it's a draw. Anyway, see you later, Box. Checkmate. All right, good. What's that? 7. 6 mistakes, 0 blunders, 1 miss. Okay, so not perfect. Ooh, no. Oh well, good game. GG, good game. At least I beat Ludwig. Let's play again. No, we're going to play a new bot. I think this will be 4th one, yeah? Harry Mack. I'm white for this, I think. Harry Mack is 600, so he's not going to be very good. Mack's a name. Let's light the flame. Start the game. All right, Harry. I quite like Harry Mack. He's like a rapper, isn't he? He often, I've often seen him do streams with Mark Rebele, and he often comes in and starts rapping and stuff. It's really cool. But by his score, it doesn't look like he's a very good chess player. Excuse me. I'm going to go with king pawn opening. Pawn to king 4, e2, e4. The king pawn, that can't be wrong. I'm going to move my knight out to attack his pawn. I'm kind of attacking this square. I'm attacking this square, and I'm occupying one. I'm going for the center. Now, a very typical opening is bishop c4. And this the two knight. He's moved his knight out. Okay. No, I don't like this opening. But this is a very typical opening for learner players. I'm going to junk. Yeah, so I'm gonna castle really quickly. Look, Move 4, everybody. He can take the pawn, but it's a trap. Okay, he doesn't take the pawn. He probably didn't see it. Okay, I'm going to go pawn to queen 3, d6 to move my bishop out. These bots are crazy into these, like, knight gambit things. I don't know what they're up to. Check. Check. Should I take it or not? Yeah, go on, let's take it. He's 600 points. A piece comes off the board. What else is in store? What else is going to happen? What's in store for today, everyone? Well, hopefully, good things. I'm going to move my bishop again to pin the knight. Well, that was a good move. Pawn to queen 4. He's competing for the center. Okay, so look, what I can do here is I can just take the pawn. You know, sometimes I say you don't have to take things when they're offered to you. You can kind of keep it going there. Somebody just messaged me. Yeah, there's no chat. I did a thing today. I don't know, because usually with Class A, I set the stream as not suitable for children, you know? And because some of the games have like adult themes, if anyone remembers Disco Elysium. So I thought today, because it's chess, I would set it as kind of kid-friendly, and there doesn't seem to be a chat for kid-friendly. I don't know why. So live and learn, you know, I won't do that again. So yeah. Now I've lost my train of thought. Where was I? He went d5. He's moved the queen pawn into the center, which is a good move. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the pawn. It's going to capture this pawn. His queen is going to capture. If I take this pawn, he will capture it with the queen. If he captures, this is all first conditional, right? Future conditional. If he captures the pawn with the queen, I will move my knight here, which attacks the queen, defends the bishop, and he will have to move the queen again, losing a tempo. So this is why I am actually going to take the pawn this time. Right, I wasn't expecting that move from Harry Mack. Okay. Right, so I have a choice now. I'm attacking this knight with a pawn, a bishop. His bishop's come up attacking me, although it is defended. I could go... Yeah, we can absolutely destroy him. I'm just going to go here. Bishop x knight. He has to move his rook over here, which is a horrible position, because remember, the rooks are like the bishops. They need space, yeah, because they can attack over long distances. When you got like a rook here, all he's doing is attacking 2 squares or defending 2 squares. It's pretty rubbish, yeah. So now I'm going to go here, which is a fork. I'm checking the king and the bishop, the rook, sorry. Remember, the bishop is worth 3 points and the rook is worth 5. So I'm going to win the... Well, it's not the exchange. I'm just winning it by the looks of things. Yeah, I'm going to take it. All right, so you can see there now, it's put me up 5 more points, so I'm at 10 points. I probably need to get my bishop out again, so I'm going to move my bishop here just to keep it safe. I need to get my knight out, and I need to activate my pieces. It's really important. So even though I'm winning the game, I need to get everything out working together in harmony. I'm going to go... Where am I going to go next? I'm going to make... So can I check? Well, I can push a pawn, but that's not very good. I can take this pawn here. Can I do any threats? Yes, I can. I can move my rook over here. So I better remember not to make the same mistake as I made against QT Cinderella and get a bit overconfident. No. So look what I'm going to do next. I'm going to push this pawn here. He cannot take this pawn. Why can't he take the pawn? Because the pawn is pinned. The rook will attack the king, so he cannot move this. So now, on this square, I've got the pawn attacking, I have the knight attacking, and I have the rook attacking, and he's only got 1 piece defending. So This pawn is mine. Now the question is, which do I take it with? His bishop is a bit of a bad bishop over here. Not a bad bunny, a bad bishop, everyone. I'm going to take it with a knight. Why am I going to take it with a knight? Because then, again, I can do a discovered check. Well, okay, he took it. Now, I should really go with the pawn. Because, look, this is what I said about doubled pawns. They're not very good. So I'm going to take it. I should really go with the rook, but I'm going to double these pawns up, and then I'm going to push them right down the middle again to get checkmate, hopefully. Now, I need to do something with the queen. So I'm going to move my queen here, get it into the center so it's more dominant, it's attacking more squares. And I've linked up my rooks now, which is a good move. This bishop is on the white square, so I need to be careful. So that's why I'm going to move my rook here rather than there. You know what I mean? I'm going to try and keep pieces on black squares just so he can't pull any funny business. The queen is over here. I don't know what Harry Mack is doing. I'm going to double up my rooks again and forward. Sally, we're going to sally forth. Can I do a check? Yes, I can. You'll have to go over here. Yeah, this could be quite nice. Check. He can't go here. He can't go here. He's got to go over there. Then I'm going to go push this pawn. He really needs to take it or I'm straight in. Doesn't really matter what he's doing here. I'll take it anyway. Thank you, Harry. He's moved his queen up, but there's no real threat, so I'm going to go forward. This is going to be ridiculous. I don't see any threats. I'm going to go queen, just to be really annoying. Then I'm going to go check. Alright. Then I'm going to go here, attacking his queen. I take his queen for the rook. I just got fleeced. That was my strongest piece. Fleeced meaning robbed. I just got robbed, he's saying. Sorry, mate. Yeah, but you're a better rapper than a chess player for sure. Let's move this pawn over here. See if you can open it up for me. No. We'll go for check. We're going to go over here. Okay, doesn't matter. What should I do? Yeah, okay, we can just win game now, I think. Check. And that's check. He's got to go back and that's checkmate. Okay. 0 mistakes, 0 blows, 2 misses. Yeah, Harry, that's not nice. Let's play it twice. I don't think so, my friend. You are a far better rapper than a chess player. That was white. Let's play one more. Sapnap, ready to play the strongest grandmaster on the site. Okay, let's find out who Satnap is. Where's Satnap? I've never heard of Satnap, I'm afraid. Probably super famous, you know. Well, obviously super famous. Who is... Was it Satnap? Satnap. What can be known as Sapnap? Is that what I said? Alright, Sapnap is a popular streamer known for making Minecraft content. He has a significant following with about 3.2 followers on Twitch. It mainly revolves around Minecraft, and he's well known within the Minecraft streaming community. Alright, cool. Where am I? Let's do one more game, alright? So we'll go to that. Let's play. So I'm getting the name wrong. I'm being very rude, aren't I? Sapnap. Okay, hi Sapnap. What am I? I'm black, I think. I was white against Harry Mack. Ready to play the strongest grandmaster? Let's go for it. Alright, so that's e4. It's the king pawn opening. Kidding, joking, but I am better than Sea Dog. Okay, I could go for a Sicilian. Go for king pawn. Let's go for king pawn. Pawn to king 4, pawn to king 4. I'll let you win if you subscribe to me on Twitch, YouTube, or Twitter. Go ahead, I'll wait. I've got nothing up my sleeve. I've got nothing. I've got no tricks. Don't look for anything. Right. Okay. So he's going for the quick checkmate. What? Jesus, I've forgotten how to do this. Yeah. What do I do? So he goes. I go here. He moves his. If I go here, he will move his bishop out. He's going for the checkmate. Then I go pawn up, pawn, pawn. No. So if I go here, he will take this check. So what do I do? I've forgotten how to play this. Pawn to queen 3. Oh my god. I'm confused, everybody. I don't know what to do. How do you refute this? So he's going to go bishop up, so I need to go something like that, yeah? So I need to go pawn to queen 3, bishop up. Alright, we're just going to, I don't know, there's a proper way to do this. So I'm going to go there. Oh, Jesus, that was a massive mistake as well. He could have taken bishop x bishop and I couldn't move. Dear God! It's like the oldest chess trick in the world, and I can't even think about how to get rid of it. That was really bad. Jesus. Move the bishop out. Let's get castled really quickly. Jesus, that was terrible. All right. All right. Move my knight up to attack. Okay, he's going for this kind of thing again, but my knight is defending. Let's do something. Jesus Christ, I'm going to lose this game, I think. Let's get that pawn out. All right, I'll take it. I'm getting tortured here. Well, you had won the game, my friend. Check. So this is a fork here, king and the rook. Yeah. So there, I've won the rook there again. That was what we call a let off. I made an extremely big blunder there right at the beginning. That's a terrible move, moving your queen over here. Let's move my knight back out, and we'll finish the game quickly, I think. He's moved his knight out. I'm going to move my queen over here. I'm really looking at this pawn here, you know. Let's move that pawn up. Alright. Okay. Why did I just do that? Knight x knight, that's why I did it. Okay, so now queen x pawn, I've moved here now. He's in a terrible position, yeah? He's in a really, really bad position. So I'm going to go here to pin the bishop on the king. Alright. I was going to take the pawn for a check, but he probably did that out of luck rather than tactical nous, as the football journalists say. Let's finish this game up. I'm going to go over here. We'll kill some pawns and we'll push these pawns up. Bishop down, no problem. Queen x pawn. Queen x pawn. So now I've got these two pawns over here, and I can just push them, basically, to push them all the way home. Pawn to king 4. Sorry, pawn to king 4. Pawn a5. All right, what's he doing? What can I do? I can move my bishop, and he'll move it there. I don't want him bringing loads of pawns up. So I'm going to move this pawn. See what he does. I can open the space. Now look what he did. He's made a really big mistake here. So the queen took. Now what can I do here? Well, you can see the knight is here and the queen is here. Between the queens now. If I go here with check, he has to, well, it's actually a fork. I've got both of them. But he can go rook x knight. Of course, it's defending it, but then I can go queen x queen. So that's what I will do. Well, that's what I'm going to do. Check. Now I'm attacking the queen, but he has to defend the king. So you can see there, that was a... I'm close to winning. I can feel it, he says. I'm going to go here for check. And then I'm going to go here. And that's checkmate, everybody. So that was 31 moves. 2 big blunders, definitely at the beginning. He should have kind of won the game at the beginning, I think. All right. That's about an hour, everybody. That's a 5 games? 5-0. That's 9-0 to me. My winning streak continues, yes? Checkmate, checkmate, checkmate. Although probably the 2 worst players had the best chances today. Cutie Cinderella, I blundered my queen, you know, so she was winning the game. She had an opportunity, and then the last game there, I made a really big mistake at the beginning, you know. I need to go and check that out. It's such an elementary opening that I've completely forgotten what to do. It's Sunday, the 10th of August, yeah. So it's, what time is it here? It's 1 o'clock, yeah. We've been playing for an hour, and I think that's enough for today. So wherever, whenever you're watching this, I hope you enjoyed it. Press like. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I will definitely be back with some more chess, because the bots are going to get more difficult. Yeah, they're going to absolutely destroy me soon. Yeah, don't worry. I know my fate. I know what's going to happen. And but yeah, I've done very well there, I think, today. Not so bad. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're watching this live, enjoy the rest of the weekend. What's left with it. There's some football today. I'm really looking forward to it. In England, it's Liverpool versus Crystal Palace. So take care. Have a great day, and I will see you soon. And I'll definitely be back for some more chess soon enough. Okay. So keep an eye on the channel. All right. Take care. Bye bye.